Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you today, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right, let's get to this reading. The overall energy of this reading is the King of Swords in reverse. This is a deceptive person, deception, lies, manipulation. This is someone who uses their intellect, their intelligence to manipulate others, to control the story, to deceive others. This is a lot of lies. Okay, so we're looking at liar. I'm hearing, what is it, from The Princess Bride? Billy Crystal, forget who the actress is. Liar! Liar! He's only mostly dead. Wow. You are protecting yourself and very guarded against this deceptive energy. And it feels like you're intuiting with the High Priestess. You feel your energy. It's not just that you've created healthy boundaries with deceptive person, with liars. It's like your intuition. That's what it is. It feels like you're running your energy in a very authentic, truthful way. You're not trying to match and mirror everybody. You're holding your own vibration, being more yourself, and you're very intuitive. So when this deceptive energy comes into your space, it's just not resonant with you. You're also, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's a BS detector. You might have been deceived in the past, but it feels like it would be really hard to get one over on you right now. So I'm not going to try. I love this. This feels like it's actually very easy now that you found your energy, who you are. It feels like you've got some like rattle, some sensation that this person isn't for you. What do we need to know? What's going on? Okay, that wants to come out. Feels like this person might be trying to come back, trying to get into your space. Are they waving a white flag? It feels like they're trying something. They're trying a play. It just doesn't work. It feels like this person tries to get in your energy. Even if they're not trying to bully you, there's something deceptive, impulsive about this behavior. Irregardless of this King of Swords in reverse deception energy, you are just in the energy of truth. Oh, you're really in the energy of truth. It feels like you follow the path of truth, of it's important to you, the truth. Your truth, living authentically, being yourself, speaking your truth, living your truth, is leading you to your happiness. It feels like you're so happy compared to where you've come from. It feels like you've learned how to work with your emotions. It feels like you have really leveled up in regards to your emotions. It doesn't feel like people can get to you and get you wounded like maybe in the past they were able to. You either are in your happily ever after, or you're creating your happily ever after, your legacy, what you're leaving behind. It feels like you found the right mix of energies. One, the truth. It feels like this person obviously is very deceptive. You can't get the truth out of this person. This person does not communicate to create connection and upliftment and empowerment. Communication for this person is to control the narrative, to control people, to control how they're being viewed. This person controls a story, and it doesn't feel like they have a hold over you. You own your truth. It's very powerful, the energy that you're in. It feels like this person and these energies, whoever's in this deceptive energy, you've got too much light around you, the light of truth, the light of happiness. Yeah. That's beautiful. That feels, it feels like you might be showing yourself how far you've come. Wow. All right. Moving on to the hidden blessings right now is the Ten of Cups. Happiness. Again, there's the celebration energy. It feels like you're choosing to be happy. It feels like if I were to tune into the fullness of your story from here to your past in this lifetime, there's a lot of this deception energy, a lot of being controlled, being manipulated, being played. And so it's not that you're finding this happiness because you've come from a happy place. It's you're choosing. You're not allowing where you've come from, the difficult spaces, the lies, deceit. You're not allowing that to tarnish and be who you become. It feels like you're making a very conscious effort not to become what hurt you. You're choosing to be happy, and it's working for you, and that's your hidden blessing. It feels like you're very mature. I've learned from my past. I recognize not only this person or people, but anybody in this deceptive energy. It's just not for me. And it doesn't feel like you're engaging in continue. It feels like you're letting go and focusing on what makes you happy. The celebration. Okay. There's a choice point. There's a decision. And this is a hidden blessing, this decision that you have. Whoa, Tower. Okay. Excuse me. What is this? Holy cow. Okay, there's fork in the road. There's a decision. It doesn't feel like you see this tower coming. It's a fight. It's a struggle. It's a fight, a chaos that this tower brings. Tower is a sudden realization. Something that was false, something that was a reality that was false is imploding. And anybody in that false reality is expelled from that false reality. Is that the King of Swords reverse? It feels like there's a tower. Something's falling apart for someone, and there's a choice here. What is this tower? The tower creates a fight for a connection, for a choice. Someone's world is collapsing. This is the best way I'm able to translate this. It doesn't feel like it's your tower. There is a tower, though. Something is collapsing. A way of being, a mindset. The reality is coming in where the false reality has imploded. And it feels like someone is willing to fight for you. They have a new desire for you. But it feels like it's happening because their world's falling apart. So it feels like it's happening. This person wants to come in because you're happy. You've figured something out. And so their reality has collapsed and they're wanting to head your direction. And it feels like this is a decision for you to allow this person in or not. This is someone from your past. 6 of Cups. And I think this card illustrates how this person treated you. This is you in the canal. And they felt very comfortable lording over you, getting better, expecting better. That they're okay with less treatment. They're okay that you're uncomfortable, that you're in the water. There's like, that's fine. That seems A-okay for me. So whoever's coming in, their world is imploding. Now it feels like they're in a survival mode. And so it feels like they have a little bit of a drowning victim energy. And if you know what I'm talking about, that like they're just desperate and they see that you're doing well and it feels like they can come in and pull you under because they're just in a state of being, whether it's intended or not. They see that you're lucky. They see that fortune favors you right now. You have taken control of your wheel of fortune, and they want some of that luck. It's interesting that this is a hidden blessing. It feels like the advice here and the choice. This is your choice to make, though. Your decision. What I'm perceiving the messages is that to focus on your happiness, that to not invest in this person. It doesn't feel like this person is coming in and acknowledging this treatment and really wanting change. They're just drowning. It feels like if the tables were turned, that they would celebrate that you are falling apart. That it feels like maybe this person has in the past celebrated your pitfalls, difficulties, failures. This person has not cultivated a loving relationship with you, but they expect all the benefits of someone who's cultivated a wonderful relationship. They're entitled. They feel very entitled to your love, your care, but they have treated you in very hurtful and painful ways. I don't feel like the decision here is not helping this person to somehow like angry and see them fail and see them suffer, and I'm not going to help you because you didn't. It's not that. It feels like just like a drowning person. They're not coming in properly, and it's all self-serving. It has nothing to do with your connection or your relationship. They're just wanting to save themselves. So yeah, I feel like I've given you the information and you can make a grown-ass mature adult decision on your own about what you want to do with this person. And I hope that you make an empowered choice, whatever decision you want. All right. What you're leaving behind is the Page of Wands. You're leaving behind... This is someone very immature. Just following their feelings, following their desire. This is someone, the Page of Wands even showed up in the what's hidden blessings as this person coming forward. So it's interesting that you are leaving them behind. It feels like they're just there's a lack of maturity here that, you can't, it feels like you waited for this person to mature, to change. They're just stunted. They're at a emotional, mental, they're just stunted. You can't change them. You can't, it feels like you're wanting them to grow up so you can have a mature relationship and connection with whoever this is. But they're Peter Pan. They won't grow up. They can't grow up. They're not planning on growing up. They're not planning on maturing. They're not planning on taking responsibility or accountability. They just are going from one thing to the next thing. You're leaving behind just how painful it is. Painful communication, no communication, half-truths, half-lies. It's been so much pain. This has been a very painful cycle, and it looks like you now have the judgment to perceive them, to perceive yourself also, why you were attracted to this type of relationship. Maybe you also were younger when you met this person, or if this is like a family member, there's a maturity here. And it looks like you've changed, you've grown, you've allowed yourself to expand past this relationship. It's no longer got a hold on you. This person, that relationship, you've moved on. And you're leaving behind people who can't take criticism, who can't evolve, who can't change, who can't mature, and who are relegated to just deception, manipulation, telling you what you want to hear so they can get what they want from you. Trying to control the narrative. This is just, you're done. I'm feeling like I'm just done. Just done. All right, how to get the most of this energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse. This person coming in to your energy, it's upsetting. This is beautiful. It feels like in the past you might have been living with this person or very close with this person. Energetically, it feels like you're enmeshed with this person. It's hard to tell where you end and where they begin energetically. So it feels like it was hard to tell, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings? And so it feels like you tolerated a lot, you accepted a lot because of the confusion of an enmeshed relationship. Now, as I'm reading the energies, it feels like you have learned how you've separated from this person energetically. If not physically, there's an energetic separation. You found your energy, and now you can perceive them separate. So it feels like you've found a lot of success being yourself. It looks like you've tuned back into your intuition, your intuitive knowledge. You're interested in the truth, speaking your truth, perceiving the truth. I just want the truth, because even if it's not what you prefer, even if the truth doesn't put you in a positive light, the truth is something you can work with. You can't change and work with manipulation and deception. If you've got the truth, then we can work with it. We can change, we can shift, we can move, but there's nothing you can do with deception. And it feels like if this person is coming back into your energy, if they're communicating with you, if they're down on their luck, if things are falling apart and they're coming back in your energy, it feels like now when they come back in your space, it is so upsetting to your emotions, your spirit, your body. You're listening. It's not that something's going wrong, that you're feeling so emotional that when this person comes back into your energy, you are now reading and perceiving them correctly. That they bring all this distortion. It's not a good fit for you. And it feels like, instead of trying to make yourself feel better, just recognizing, yeah, this person coming into my energy, I can now clock them. I can perceive them. And my body doesn't like them. My nervous system doesn't like being around them. My emotions. No, that's how they kept you so blinded, is overwhelmed in your emotions. So you couldn't perceive them. You couldn't perceive their lies. So they kept you in your woundedness. So hold space for yourself. It's okay. We can do this. Just stay grounded. It's okay, these feelings. It's information. Now you're perceiving who they are to you. You're perceiving their intentions to you. You're perceiving correctly that they are not for you, is what that emotional, overwhelmed response is. And it also feels like this person has a habit of putting their emotions on you. Feels like what they want to go back to. They want not only enmesh, but they want you to fix them constantly, to regulate them, to nurture them. They want you to be their mommy, to take on their emotions and make everything okay for them. This person needs to grow up and do this for themselves. Was that my interjection? I'll just leave it there. All right, what's supporting you is the Knight of Cups in reverse. I love this. I feel like you are a very kind person, and it feels like it's very difficult for you to tell someone, especially to them, I do not like you, I do not care for you, I do not accept you, I reject you, I'm not interested in a relationship. It feels like what's supporting you is saying some uncomfortable truths maybe to this person. I don't think you're saying anything more than what they deserve, but it feels like you are telling them exactly how you perceive them. And it is not positive. I don't feel like you're trying to be cruel. I think you are taking care of yourself. This feels important because it feels like you might have been raised to be a people pleaser. And so this actually communicating healthy boundaries, communicating your resentment, communicating how you feel about this person to this person if they're coming towards you. And it feels like you're very clear. You're not, yeah, you're very clear. Wow, you're speaking truth to the injustices that this person created in your life. Maybe around your childhood, maybe this person has purposely blocked your happiness, created injustices for you. You are not listening to the half lies, deception. Anything this person says is just suspect, because they just say what they want to say to get what they want. They're not in a alignment with the truth. They're in alignment with saying what I need to say to get people to do what I want to get where I want to go. And it feels like you're calling this person out on all their injustices. It feels like some of you might be shaky. It might be wobbly. It might not be how you want to show up, but it feels very supportive. It feels very healing to, in however way, to get it out, to let this person know exactly where you are. It feels very healing. Wow. Holy cow. It feels like your spirit has been waiting maybe lifetimes to speak up for yourself, to acknowledge what you're perceiving from your perspective. Wow. What to be mindful of is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Letting someone back in. You're no longer abandoning yourself to allow this deceptive person or people or anyone in this deceptive energy. I think you've realized that to be in a connection with this type of person, so deceptive, so manipulative, that you have to abandon yourself to be in those type of relationships. And going forward, when any type of relationship with others where you have to diminish parts of yourself, hide parts of yourself, make yourself more palatable for the other person, I think that's, you're done. You're showing up authentic. I want to be myself, and the more myself I am, then I send off a clear signal so others can find me, so we can find each other. But if we're all pretending to be someone, a more palatable version of ourselves, then it's hard to find each other because we're all a little like afraid to really fully be ourselves. And what I'm getting here is stop trying to fit in and tune into your belongingness. This feels like an important, this feels like important part of your development, integral. Yeah, the messages that I'm getting are cutting this person out, icing them out, no communication, no strategizing, no planning with this person, because it's always the same thing. They don't mature, they don't change. You know what it is. You're not going to change this person. Even the communication back into what's supporting you and speaking your truth to this person. The intention of speaking your truth is for you. It's not to change anyone else's mind or change this person, change how they are. It feels like it's a lesson in communicating. This is who I am. This is my perspective. Hope that makes sense. It doesn't feel like you're trying to change someone's mind, because then you're playing that game that this person does. You're just standing in your truth. I know what the truth is, and I can speak my truth. No matter if it's wobbly or full of emotions, I can speak my truth, and I can call out those who have created injustices. For some of you, this speaking out is just no. Real simple, but cuts right to the chase of, it feels like, what the root of this is. So, all right, I'm going to continue on Patreon. If you want to continue this reading, if it's been resonating, there's a link in the description box below. It says extended reading here. It's a link that takes you to Patreon, takes you to part 2 directly. And we're halfway through the reading. I'll be looking at health, relationships, creativity, new opportunities, and career and finance. So if you're interested in part 2, I'll see you over there. And if you feel complete with this, thank you so much for being here. And I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, bye.